Minasan, Coqui-san here with a little something to talk about for all of you. To give context, you all know that I've been on a SkibidiToilet arc for almost a year now. We're going to be hitting a year soon. Well, actually, it's a bit 2 months away. Bit 2 months away when I received the shock of a lifetime when I came across this IGN article that you all know. Skibidi Toilet film reportedly in the works from Michael Bay. Oh crap! That was that was posted July 24th, and this was the moment you all saw my brain break into pieces when I learned what this whole thing was about, and was determined to find out how Alexei Gerasimov turned a 2-second head in the toilet into a movie that is going to be in the works for Michael Bay, because it is now officially in production. Skibidi Toilet is now officially in production, reported by Entertainment Weekly, May 21st, as well as Forbes. And as you can see, the headline scares the living crap out of me as a Gen Xer, seeing that Michael Bay is the only Gen Xer demented enough to make a Skibidi Toilet movie. The mega viral YouTube series is the apotheosis of Gen Alpha's gonzo emergent sense of horror, humor, and horror, a contradiction only Bay can reconcile. I have no idea how Gen Alpha operates, but what I do know is that a Gen Xer would never dare touch Skibidi Toilet, and he's the one who dared. And considering that Skibidi Toilet is full of explosions, yeah, it fits his criteria. There's going to be a lot of explosions. I can tell you this though: the musician who did the song for Skibidi Toilet is going to be making a lot of money off of this, and not just Gerasimov and anybody else. But I'm very curious how he's gonna really do Skibidi Toilet. Rendered using crude, publicly accessible 3D graphic software, source filmmaker since 2023 by Georgia-based creator Alexei Gerasimov. Keep in mind, Georgia is the country, if I understand correctly. Gerasimov is in the country of Georgia, not the state of Georgia. Skibidi Toilet is the height of nascent Gen Alpha culture. I'm not. My brain is still can't wrap around how that could be a thing, but I'm learning, and that's why I had been spending the past year doing the research to learn, to understand, to grasp why Skibidi Toilet, a head in the toilet, blew up the way it did. Since the pet rock in the 70s. Oh man, I mean, why, and why Michael Bay? This is the why. You know, this is why the research exists, because the why has yet to be fully answered. Over 32 million people watched a head pop out of a toilet going and zoom in close, and it never stopped. And it's freaking amazing. It is so amazing how Gerasimov just took that, ran it like a football into the end zone, and spiked the touchdown with this Skibidi Toilet movie by Michael Bay, the master of explosions. Who else is on tap? He sings along to an unlicensed mashup of Timbaland and Nelly Furtado's 2007 "Give It to Me" and Bulgarian artist Bizer King's "Dom Dom Yes Yes," which contains the lyric "Skibidi Skibidi," which sounds like the nonsense word "Skibidi Yes." This started February 2023. I thought this thing was around since the 2010s. Oh, this guy blew up in 2023. That means that I came in 1 year and 3 months into its existence. Dang. No wonder I was able to catch up to all of y'all. Those 11 seconds, yes, 11 seconds have mutated within 2 short years to hundreds of videos comprising hours of world building. Gerasimov continues to upload new videos in the series, which is now in its 26th season. I use that term loosely, people. 26 seasons. It is not 26 years old. But Skibidi Toilet has long since breached containment, inspiring memes, Roblox. This thing became a franchise. There's actual actual toy merch, which I saw in my local Target. This guy did a fantastic job turning this into a franchise. Still from Skibidi Toilet 76, the most one of the most recent ones. The Duchess herself. Look at that, the Duchess herself on Entertainment Weekly. The company revealed that Bay is already in production on project. In a Tuesday press release, citing the Bad Boys Armageddon filmmaker's signature visual intensity and reputation for redefining the modern blockbuster. No. At 60, Bay straddles the generational line between Boomer and Gen X. Oh, he's like me. Damn. Late Gen Xer. We let late Gen Xers that experienced the 80s in a way none of you will understand. Anyway, not the first pulls you'd cast allure to seeking someone capable of spinning the phenomenon this quintessentially Gen Alpha into box office gold, but Bay really is the perfect man for the job, and not just because he already performed a popular yet untapped multimedia franchise, Transformers, into a global IP behind behemoth. Listen, SkibidiToilet has explosions. That's the only reason why he's doing it. He's doing it for the explosions. Okay, he's doing it for the explosions. All right, he loves the explosions. He's doing it. Across his body of work, but particularly within the Transformers franchise, Bay modeled and even foresaw the particular synthesis of contradictory viewing styles that has become endemic to Gen Alpha and even young Zoomers. Spectator distracted yet engrossed. Wow, what an indictment of a generation. Oh my gosh, distracted yet engrossed. Oh man, you hear that, Gen Alpha Zoomers? You are distracted yet engrossed, according to Entertainment Weekly. You gonna take that from them? You gonna take that from them? you gonna let us Gen Xers make your generation Bumblebee peeing motor oil all over John Turturro and Transformers, having actors skate down an actual collapsing skyscraper in dark of the moon. LaBeouf getting choked out by a vixen transformer with a metal tongue in Revenge of the Fallen. Bay's crudeness and even abrasive childishness is packaged into rapid-fire blips and shuffled together with moments of sincerity and pure-hearted humanity. Humanity in SkibidiToilet. Oh my gosh. Most importantly, his films require the kind of alternating, distant, and close contradiction that mimics the dopamine cycle of a TikTok feed or the SkibidiToilet master playlist on autoplay. A good deal of that Transformers magic is sure to be recaptured as Bay's SkibidiToilet project will reunite him with the production designer Jeffrey Beecroft, who worked on Age of Extinction, Last Night, movies that flopped, and Bay's underrated 2013. Actually, most of his movies have been flopping recently. And he got 3-time Academy Award-winning VFX supervisor Rob Legato on board. Oh my gosh. But the company plans to post updates about the project to its website, so it has a website. But first, let's check over at Forbes, because Forbes is the most serious newspaper in all of America. It's official. Michael Bay will direct the SkibidiToilet movie. Internet series SkibidiToilet has conquered YouTube. Now the franchise is set to be a blockbuster directed by Michael Bay. I love the assertion that it's going to be a blockbuster. But then again, we saw what happened in the Minecraft movie with the jockey. Oh my gosh, they're not. Oh my gosh, I better not feed any ideas. No. But we've seen what happened with Minecraft. Yeah, it's gonna happen with SkibidiToilet. It will. And like I said, there's nothing profound with Michael Bay's doing. He saw the explosions. He saw a movie. Oh my gosh, now the franchise is set to be a blockbuster directed by Michael Bay, whose Transformers films first inspired the viral series. Viral YouTube series SkibidiToilet has gone from meme to Hollywood dream, which seriously, so many of us creators would love to make this achievement, with our IPs and everything, and here's the thing, and I just want to make this very clear. It can be done, and the reason why I want to make this very, very clear, seriously. Okay, we've seen, especially throughout the years since the advent of the internet and the rise of viral videos, we've seen people, celebrities like Jimmy Kimmel, sports people, sportscasters on ESPN, make mockery of people who succeed on the internet and be dismissive of trying to achieve success on the internet. And right now, video games are producing billion-dollar films and television, even winning awards. Now, actual serious awards like Emmys with The Last of Us. And then you have viral videos turning into Netflix shows, like in the case of Has Been Hotel. That was on YouTube. Started off on YouTube, it got picked up, and it became a successful Netflix video. There's be a season 2, from what I understand. And now you have this Head in the Toilet. This is becoming a movie from Michael Bay himself. Michael Bay, he's directing this movie with this. This is Skibidi Toilet. This is the crux of Skibidi Toilet. This Head in the Toilet. This is what got 100 million views consistently, and it's becoming a movie, a success. And not just only here too, but also in places like Japan. In Japan, SYOSETSU.com, many stories that were written in that website had been picked up by actual serious publishers like Kodansha and Kadokawa. They were the top 2 book publishers in Japan, and they've been scooping stories up. And those stories will go on to become either anime films or anime TV series with franchises, becoming franchises with products and such. And they're all coming out of the internet. And as insane as it is that Skibidi Toilet, A Head in the Toilet, is becoming a Michael Bay film, it is a monumental achievement that the internet can produce product, evergreen franchises, and so on. The attitudes of people like like you see in Hollywood in late night shows, ESPN when it comes to esports and so on, are no longer capable of having their narrow-minded points hold true. You can, if you are good, if you are very good, you know what I'm saying? If you're good with business, if you're good with your product and how to develop and cultivate your product, you have a good firm understanding of what you have in terms of viewership and so on, and you know how, and you have a good basic business acumen. You can take A Head in the Toilet and turn it into a Michael Bay film, and it could become a Michael Bay film. I can and this is Paramount Pictures. This is no ordinary thing. The film is being developed by Invisible Narratives, the company founded by the former head of Paramount Pictures. So this guy, Adam Goodman, was with Paramount Pictures, so he knows how Hollywood works, how the whole thing works, the film industry works, and his company tapped Michael Bay. You can't just tap Michael Bay and dismiss it. That's why I was thinking of the word dismissive. Saying you can't be dismissive of this anymore. This is legit. This is legit now. You could take you can achieve success if you have good, strong business acumen. You do lots of research. You understand what it is that you're doing. If you have a product, you understand what your product is. You convey that nicely to your viewers and everything. Whoever it is that is reading your books, make sure your stories are solid. Make sure you have good, firm understanding, and you too could end up having A Head in the Toilet become a Michael Bay film. You just got to make sure you put in the effort. Gerasimov put the effort in, and made a story out of it and turned it into a franchise. You know what I'm saying? It can be done, is what I'm saying. The days of the snobby people who sit there and sneer and be like, you do internet stuff, I have a job, that's gone. That attitude has to go. That attitude has to go. You can't just stick a head in the toilet and get a Michael Bay film and tell me that your work job stands superior over a head in the toilet at this point, or Has Been Hotel or any other or any light novel, you know, that was written in a Japanese book website. You get what I'm saying? It's done. You know, we're here. This is it. You know, the internet is going to win. The viral series has proved wildly popular with Gen Alpha, but controversial with parents. Each featured grotesque images of heads poking out of stained toilet bowls, engaging in a fierce battle with mechanical men made of media equipment such as speakers. Welcome to the club, Gen Alpha. Now you know what we Gen Xers had to put up with in the 80s and 90s when we had Rambo the animated series, RoboCop the animated series, shows like Exo Squad and Mighty Max. Welcome to the club. The Skibidi Toilet film has attracted top talent with 3-time Academy Award winning VFX supervisor Rob Legato of Titanic, Avatar The Jungle Book, joining production along with Academy Award nominated production designer Jeffrey Beecroft. So this is a big team going on here. And keep in mind too that Michael Bay, some of Michael Bay's movies were nominated for Oscars as well. One of those being, of course, Aerosmith's "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing" from Armageddon, as well as as well as VFX and stuff. While other internet memes such as Italian brain rot are beginning to rival the popularity of Skibidi Toilet on YouTube, the series is still going strong, and each new episode draws tens of millions of views. Try hundreds. According to a press release from Visible Narrative, the Skibidi Toilet franchise collectively boasts over 35 billion views. That is not a lie. I saw the numbers through my research, my coverage of Skibidi Toilet. The series was created by Georgia-based animator. I'm still see. They keep saying Georgia-based. Is it the country or the state? The country or the state? I'm not sure now. I hope the comment down below if I'm getting it mixed up here. Who uploaded the first Skibidi Toilet, an 11-second short. Said short features a head poking out of a toilet and singing an altered version of Bizer King's song that originated from a TikTok meme. Let us recap this since we have it here. Let us recap that.
My style is ridiculous.
That's it. That one video is going to be a Michael Bay film. I know I'm oversimplifying it because he's got a whole like they said, he's in like season 26 now. He's on episode 76 of Skibidi Toilet. But my point is that this little thing here, okay, this whole entire sequence here is what started it all, and got over 100 million views. And this is gonna be a Michael Bay film because Gerasimov had the business acumen to read the number of views and lean into it. Retconned his story, turned it into a story, and made it into a franchise. Made product out of it, which is being sold in Target. And now he's got a Michael Bay film. You know, when you put that much application and effort into it, this will happen. You know, this will happen for you off the internet. So yeah, society, enough with this snooty, it's the internet attitude. Okay, Michael Bay is making a movie about a head in the toilet. Oh man. Many episodes of the series bear more resemblance to first-person shooters, which I say make a freaking video game out of, get the raw thrills on it, and put in a Dave and Buster's. Then traditional action films and characters from famous video game franchises have appeared as Easter eggs for eagle-eyed fans. Like Half-Life. More recent episodes of Skibidi Toilet depict kaiju-sized mechs armed with laser beams, far cry from the initial premise of Scrappy Hand-to-Hand Combat, which featured plungers used as lethal weapons. Gerasimov specifically cited Bay's Transformers film as inspiration, and there you go. The internet largely reacted with memes and skepticism to the news. Woke up. Oh my gosh! Pointless Hub from Alternate History Hub, the offshoot of. Wow! I didn't think I would see them quote Pointless Hub. For those of you who don't know, Alternate History Hub does videos of alternate history, like what would happen if Napoleon did not go to Russia, or what if Nintendo didn't exist. Those are actual videos. What if let's see, what else? What if Woodrow Wilson wasn't president of the United States? And he has a side channel called Pointless Hub where he's covering movies now, and he was definitely on his Michael Bay arc with Transformers, and Armageddon and other such films. So woke up in a cold sweat remembering there's going to be a Michael Bay Skibidi Toilet movie. I can't wait to see his video on that. It appears that we have entered a strange new era of cinema where popular IP is being mercilessly mined for content, as it should be. A landscape in which Barbie can outshine the new Avengers. Superheroes are no longer a safe bet at the box office, but video game adaptations such as Sonic, Mario, and Minecraft are drawing in huge crowds. Yep. Well, at this point now, video game adapted movies and television are winning awards. Last of Us got an Emmy. All right, so a Minecraft movie meme spilled into the theater seats, changing the way viewers. Yeah, that whole jockey thing was insane. The back rooms, I've been wanting to cover the back rooms. The problem with covering the back rooms is that the thumbnails. I don't know what's the official one. I don't know which one is the official one, and I feel like I'm being spoiled by the dang thumbnails. Let's see. Skibidi Toilet emerged from a primordial stew of memes, YouTube culture, yeah, video game assets, largely taken from Half-Life 2. Good. They knew that they figured it out, and seems well suited to inspire a similar trend. Man, oh man, yeah. Let's see the official website. Oh, this feed is active. Something strange is building. Sign up for updates and transmissions from the world of Skibidi Toilet. So that's the official website for now. I'm not subscribing. No, I don't need to know. I'm doing plenty of research. I could just get a thing like this here. So yeah, there we are. You know, this is what got me researching Skibidi Toilet in the first place. This very first this first early report back in July 24, 2024, from IGN. Which got me looking at this. Then I watched the video, and you saw my mind break. Be sure to check the first video out if you want to see the origin story of my journey, my Skibidi Toilet journey. But yeah, I'm rooting for Gerasimov, quite honestly. You know, anybody who can take this head in the toilet and turn it into and get Michael Bay to make a video deserves every bit of the congratulations and sneering back at the snobs who's like, made in the internet, get a real job. You know what I'm saying? This is a total pushback. More of this. Weirdness and madness. So head on over to Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com and grab yourself a copy of The Impossible and Strange fantasy novel written by me. You'll find links to the book in the description down below, along with links to other merch such as pins, stickers, t-shirts, music. Enjoy the products. Thank you for your patronage. And if you're interested, you could join me in my live multi-stream every Monday through Thursday, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Kick and Twitch, where I do lore research, cultural studies, gaming, and more. I look forward to hanging out with you. So, until the next round of Skibidi Toilet Research and Coqui-san lore, thank you all for joining me. I wish you all a good night. Buenas noches, and oyasumi nasai.